1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the football first. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got...
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal for the offense. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to blast their way in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And they are stopped on... You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Got a little space. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to reach through.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Sooners in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Holland. Drills him with the stiff arm. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. Trucks through the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is now 5 here in the first.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. He leaves it with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Got enough for the first. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. On the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the ground, it's Holly. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Armour. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on.
Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job on the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. The give on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Fourth down and one, and they'll go for it. The option look. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Sooners line it up with a first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Jacksonville State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver going in motion. But jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All the aspirations starting the season in the top 5, but there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese, and what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be All-Americans. They have guys that can change the course of games. And that's why coming into this season, they were given that top 5 ranking. But on the field, in games, they simply, for whatever reason, have not been able to get it done. And the lack of execution, to me, is a huge reason why they've fallen out of the top 25.
Yeah, they haven't handled the pressure. I mean, that's just the easiest way to say it. Because you just mentioned playmakers. They got them. They got guys that know how to play this game. That's why they were ranked in the top 5. They've got to get something going, and it has to start today.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake.
The offense just has not been able to.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Agnew. Caught, and he's supposed to have first down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense trying to take it back.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top, and forcing the turnover.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Gets away from one, finds room. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Sooners hit it quickly to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Finding an escape route. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Kick is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the Texas offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the outside. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
said, we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field, play one of the second half to start it, and he goes all the way to the end zone. That is how you start a half fast.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over James Madison.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab. It's Armour. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy's no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the RPO, complete. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 4th down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
The Sooners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's third and 6. Up-tempo for the offense. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early, and often
he lost one down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for room. It's Holly. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Got a man. It's Holly. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. to the ground with the back. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. It's a draw. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Sooners have this offense rolling. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. To the air on second down. Touchdown Sooners! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Jacksonville State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Rush is on him. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target over the middle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Trying play action. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Sooners line up to punt it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll sneak it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll run it on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go up top on second and short. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job getting that touchdown. Now you got to go for 2. You got to tie this thing up, and your defense better get ready because the opponent has time to work the 2-minute situation, drive down the field. This game is far from over.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.